Aston Mack is a 30-year-old black man. He's the grandson of a former politician and the son of a man who was freed by President Obama. And now, thanks to this yellow soccer jersey, he's also a famous gooner.
When I throw on my kit, nobody questions what race I belong to, what ethnicity I belong to, how old I am. Nobody cares because the only thing that matters is the badge that's on my chest.
Back on June 3rd, Mack stood on the steps of City Hall demanding change.
That after I'm arrested, that I am then 6 times as likely to be incarcerated.
Within days, his message had been amplified all over the world thanks to that Arsenal jersey. The image was picked up and spread by some of the biggest names in the sport, eventually reaching the team, which then reached out to Mack.
Arsenal's a $14 billion valued club, and they take the time out of their day to have the chief executive reach out to me. It shows me that I was correct, that my club's values are the ones that I think that they are.
Arsenal fans call themselves gooners, and Mack says being part of that group helps him have the courage to stand up. But it's clear there is something deep beneath that jersey compelling him in this moment.
No justice!
All that's happening right now is I'm answering a call. My community needs something, and I'm just trying to fill those shoes.
Mack grew up without his dad. Alvin Cordell was arrested for drugs in 1997. He maintains his innocence, but it was his 3rd offense, and because of laws at the time, that meant life in prison. 20 years later, though, President Obama, acknowledging the punishment was too harsh, commuted the sentence. That experience is part of the reason Mack is protesting now.
The only reason why my father is out of prison is because the most powerful man in the world decided to pay attention to him for 5 seconds. It shouldn't take that.
Nothing changes until we change the power structure of America.
We want to take the authoritarian knee off of the neck of this community and the community that is America.
He also has politics in his blood. His grandfather, William S. Harvey, is the former vice mayor of Deltona, but he's taking a different path. Mack is one of the founders of the Orlando Freedom Fighters, a new activist group trying to engage with local politicians. They have a specific list of changes they would like to see in the police, and he says he has hope because it's not just black people protesting this time, and it's not just in America.
I turn on the TV and I see protests for what I'm going through in Paris, in London, in Berlin, in Tokyo. That tells me, again, I'm fighting for the right thing. I'm on the right side, and the world sees it.
Mack and the Freedom Fighters are looking for more volunteers and are still out at City Hall every day, refusing to let anyone in the building behind them ignore their message.
Go and vote!